Okay, so when you're installing with a SkyOne roof, the keys that you want to do is you want to pull the two rear bolts at the corner of the rear pillar. That's these two bolts that go right here. You're also going to disconnect the wire harness and the washer fluid tube. You're going to come to the back door area, and there's 3 bolts that go up through the SkyOne roof. You're going to loosen those to where they're still in a couple of threads, but they're loose. The front roll bar in the front door has 2. You're going to loosen those. You're going to pull them down. And then with the help of a helper, when you go to install the skins, the helper is going to come in and just tilt the top up. And this gives you enough room to put the skins in around the roll bar and drop on the body tub. And that'll be our next step we show you. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take the skin. You've got the fork plates installed about 3/4 of the way, so it's loose. What we're going to do is when it goes on, these fork plates go between the plastic and the hard top. So we're going to set this in place. We're going to come in over the roll bar. We're going to lift the SkyOne up so we can spin the skin around. And you're going to start this from the middle of the Jeep coming out to get that fork plate underneath the body tub. So that the fork plate is under, so when we tighten it up, when you're topless, people can't lift the sides up. That's it. So when you get the skins in place, the one thing that you want to do with the SkyOne is you want to make sure your alignment hole, the rear alignment hole for your side window, is perfectly set in place with the hole in the skin. So I use my finger to just go straight down. That way I've got it perfectly centered over it, and it's that simple. Then you can start tightening down the other bolts and the other steps. Okay, so we've got the driver's side wing skin on. Now we've got the passenger side. Again, same thing. On a SkyOne, once you put the foam on, you only need to cut out the 2 rear holes. That's the bolt hole and the alignment pin hole. Fork plate, this is where you're going to have this about at least half of the way on. It's going to be a little bit harder to get under here with the subwoofer, but it does go in. And then when you go to tighten up this forward fork plate bolt here over the subwoofer, it is a little bit harder for space. If you have to, you can take the side frame back off if you need to, just to give your hand a little bit more room to get the wrench in. So we're going to set this in place, come around the roll bar, lift the SkyOne up, tilt it, and then again, tilt this to where we can slide in. And when it's looser, it's perfect. Put your finger down the alignment pin hole, set the top back down. Just like that, we're in the right position.